Hi there, this is Maths with Angela. So I've got this examples of indices using indices rules. So if you look at this first one here, it's all about simplifying. So simplifying is collecting the terms, not coming up with an answer like 420 or whatever. It's actually combining these two to come up with another new power. So you can only combine the two if the base number, so that's the big number, is the same. So here we've got a 6 and a 6 here. So 6 to the power of 2 and 6 to the power of 4. So let me explain what this 6 to the power of 2 is. So if I was going to work this out, I'd do 6 times 6 for 6 to the power of 2. Okay, and they want me to multiply the other one, which is 6 to the power of 4, which is 4 of them multiplied together. So to simplify this, I'm basically saying how many 6s have I got multiplied together? So I've got 2 from the first and 4 from the second. So here I've got a total of 6 to the power of 6. The quick way to get this answer, and the power rule you're using, is that you add the powers when you're multiplying. Okay, so this one here, a bit more complicated, but here we have a division line. Okay, so this line in here means divide. Now you can only divide numbers with numbers and the same letter with the same letter. So that's kind of the same here. You have the big number that's here with the power, yeah, they must be the same for you to combine them, as it were. So here I've got two numbers, 64 and 8, and I want to first of all deal with those. So I'm going to divide those. So 64 divided by 8 is 8. So that's the first part of my answer. Then I've got x to the power of 3 divided by x. Yeah. So what we're doing is we're taking away the powers because it's the opposite of multiplying. So we've got x to the power of 3, take away x. Now that's to the power of 1 if it hasn't got a symbol. So x to the power of 3, I'll write this down. Sorry. It's x to the power of 3 divided by x to the power of 1, which leaves us with x to the power of 2. So that's our second part of our question. Then we have y to the power of 2 divided by y to the power of 2. So we've got y to the power of 2 divided by y to the power of 2. And if I take those away, I end up with y to the power of 0. Yeah. Now anything to the raised to the power of 0 is just 1. So it's like multiplying this by 1, and you just wouldn't write it. So your overall answer is 8x squared. Okay, coming down to a different type of question, we've got calculate. So calculate does mean come up with a number answer. So here we've got this scenario again. We see we had here y to the power of 0. Here we have 5 to the power of 0. And what you need to remember is that anything to the power of 0 is 1. Yeah? Okay, so this is equal to 1. Okay then, right, now, cube root. So a cube root is to root it, but root it in terms of 3 numbers that multiply together to give you, yeah, the 8. And it's written like this. Cube root of 8. So it could be written in words or it could be written like this. So you have to think, what number do I multiply by itself 3 times to give myself 8? Yeah, and that is 2. Okay, because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So that's how you find a cube root. Finally, we've got this question here. We have to find the value. So the answer of that is 2. Here we have to find the value of this. So first of all, we need to work out the value of 4 to the power of 3. So we're working out the value, so we have to work it out. So 4 times 4 times 4. Well, 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. And then we're taking away the second one, which is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So we're taking away 8. And then you take those away and you get 56 as your final answer. I hope that's helpful. You can now try your own indices question. Bye.